Today I want to talk about the new Tomahawk smoothing blades that we've made recently and have become very popular and really great sellers. They come in many sizes from 7-inch all the way up to 48-inch. They're not for the faint of heart. These are serious tools. They're not heavy. They're by no means heavy, but they're a serious tool. They're all aluminum construction with a stainless steel blade. And the key innovation on ours that makes us different, other than just the aluminum part, is just the fact you can mount a box handle to it, a handle you probably already have. This was an innovation shared with us by Brad Hanna at @BradHanna_ on Instagram. He pushed us to do it, and I'm very happy he did. It's a very good innovation that I think keeps your tool count down. Instead of making a custom handle that you have to run the Tomahawk smoothing blade, you can use a handle you already own. It allows you to pick the position that you're using it in and lock it out with the regular trigger action on your box handle, whatever box handle you have. These blades are not light per se compared to some other ones in the market, the ones that were out previous to us releasing, because they're aluminum. What the advantage of having an aluminum blade is you have the rigidity over distance. So what I've heard about plastic ones, I felt it myself, but what I've heard is they can tend to bow with pressure, where these, you cannot bow this. I cannot bow this. Another comment we get about these blades that people are wondering about is we don't have end caps on them. The reason why we don't have end caps on them is, number one, we don't think they're necessary. Number two, when you're washing your blade will retain water with that end cap. You can never keep the water really from getting in the blade. So once you get it in the blade in the bucket, as you lift it out, it's going to want to drain slowly out of there as you wait for it to drain to go back to work. In the case of our blade, as you pull it out, the water releases, and there may be a drip or two from the surface or the interior surface. So we don't see a need to put end caps on. It would finish it off nicely, probably make it look cooler, but functionally it would add nothing to the product, and I think it would be a detriment once water gets inside the tool. Again, I want to thank Brad Hanna for reaching out to us and saying, hey, why don't you make a box handle to go on a smoothing blade? He then got the first samples I made, tested them, gave me a ton of feedback. I really appreciate it, Brad. Thank you for doing that. Brad Hanna is someone you might want to check out on Instagram. He's an influencer with a really interesting take. The guy works really hard. He pushes the envelope. And if you want a real raw take, check him out. This is a Tomahawk, which is a dressed-down version of a box handle with a cam lock on it. Allows you to pick your position, lock it out easily, and it screws into the Columbia 1 handle or any of our taping tool handles, including our twist lock, which gives you multiple extension options. Another feature of the Tomahawk smoothing blade is you can change your blade. If you drop the blade, ding the corner, and are unable to straighten it, you can take it out like that. There's a couple tabs to secure it in. In this case, I'm going to use the same blade to reinsert it. There's a couple tabs that lock in. Use gloves just so you can protect your hand against any surface, or the white or black liner that comes with it. Just don't want to cut yourself. And you just slide it in, and it clicks in, and you got a new blade. And that'll save you some money over buying a new blade if it drops, or anything like that. The reason for the smoothing blade is probably obvious to most, but if not, what it does, it gives you this constant surface finish over a distance. The blade forms to the wall with a larger flat spot than most trowels because of the thinness of the blade. It essentially floats your wall for you very easily. The biggest comment people make about the smoothing blades is you can take a less experienced tradesman and he can put a better finish on the wall. As opposed to with a shorter trowel, a more rigid trowel, a lot more training is needed, which is great for people that already know how to do it, but for people that don't, I think the Tomahawk will be a very valuable piece on the job site. They're available through our online dealers or our in-store dealers, brick and mortar.